All right, now y'all in control now.
You won't do it again on camera.
Nope.
We are now balling with Bell officially. Is that what we're doing?
Ballin with Bell. That's where we are. Now, this is a game, I think this is week 1. We're playing in San Diego, first game of the season. Actually, my first game back. And I should have stayed on pup, but I came back because I wanted to fight for my team. But on this particular play, we have 11 personnel in. We have 1 tight end and 1 running back. And this play was actually designed specifically for Ameer. And let it go through one time. And this is just your typical outside zone play. You send Eric Ebron in motion. You can see there a man. Safety comes over with him. You want to stress his defense. The end did a great job with running the ball, well, taking that edge off, so it forced Ameer to cut it up. But luckily for him, the offensive line did a great job with walling off everything, and he did a great job with pressing this hole and saying skinny off the block. So let's go through it one time. Play it through in slow motion for me. Just regular slow motion. There we go. We're gonna bring Eric Ebron across. You can tell that they're a man because the man goes with Eric Ebron as he goes across. All right, we see they're a man. The O-line are going to make their points. There goes Swanson does a great job with running over to help with that 3 technique. You have the left guard working up for that middle backer. Ameer does a great job with sizing up the safety, getting square with him, stopping his feet, making a move close enough to him where he doesn't have time to recover. He scored a 20-plus yard touchdown untouched just by doing the fundamentals. All right, let's take it to the end zone angle. Hit play for me. And to put it in slow motion for me regular. Boom. All right, it's coming. It's coming. And so, it's not, she said it's not coming. All right, here we go. So if you look at this defense right now, boom, they're in the nickel defense. They have a 4-eye. They have a 3. They have a 3 technique. They have a wide 7. And if you look, stop it right here. Boom. Pause right here. If you look right here, the offensive line does a great job of walling off this backside. We don't have a blocker for this backside backer because we feel that the running back can outrun this guy right here. The front line does a great job with double teaming up to the second level. Left guard comes across for the middle linebacker. If you look at Eric Ebron on the edge, he's cutting off this edge right here. One thing he doesn't want to do, well, I suggest Ebron does, you should know, is he wants to get square on the inside number and not have him run up the field to cut the play off. But luckily, the backside of this play was so clean that Ameer, instead of, and this is what I mean by saying skinny off of the block, even though this hole is this big, he can honestly run back here if he wanted to, but you don't want to do that. You want to say skinny up your blocks. So he's running right. So play this in super slow motion from here. Watch how he stays skinny off those blocks, and he gets upfield, and now he gets north and south. He stops his feet. He gets on his feet, makes a move so close that when it's time to recover, he doesn't have enough time to recover from the play. He runs 20-plus yards untouched for a Lions touchdown. And, you can't draw it up any better than this. You can't hope for it to be any better than this. If you look, go back to the end zone level, to the end zone camera. Play it for me in super slow motion. Actually, you can play in regular slow motion. If you look at this backer right here, he go me slow on the backside. But if you look, he over pursues, and now he can't get back. Another mistake. You already have enough guys on that side that can cover the holes, that can fill the gaps, but you just left that wide open. But anyway, another episode with Ballin Bell. Be back with me next week for another play breakdown, and I enjoyed that one.
Yeah, maybe we can break down Art's running next week.
We got to clap.
And guess what? You alluded to Joique Lions touchdowns. We're going to be seeing a lot of them this season.
That's right, baby. That's right.
A lot more of those happen in the season.
We're going to see a lot more running this year from the Lions than we've seen in the past. That's going to be our focal point this year, and that's good. But at the same time, we're going to have to make sure we're getting the receivers into the mix a little bit as well, because you don't want to become an offense that's one-sided, because it'll be easy to defend. Period.
Why do you think we're going to be running more? Because of the talent we have there, or
Yeah,
because
the talented
Goff's
receiver.
arm?
Yeah, the talented receiver.
I like what you're saying, Joy.
And you're
I'm
going to see
liking
a lot
what
more
I'm
wins.
hearing.
What?
That we're going to be running the ball.
Yeah, we want to run the ball more because we won't be able to throw as efficient.
She's agreeing
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah, and
I know. He
So
was
I don't
like,
know why
"Wait,"
Art.
I was like, what?
No, because Art is saying like that's a good thing. It's a good thing that we're running.
Yes.
Yeah.
But we need to be a balanced offense so we can throw it well as well.
Well, because I mean, fundamentals of football. If you can't score a touchdown if you're not running. You know?
Please teach me more about football, Art.
Yeah. You know?
I finally understand the game now.
Yeah.
Don't you,
I
Joy?
can do all these Ballin bills and Art won't learn a thing.
I learned that you're a great class presentation guy. You know?
Joique,
He's,
he's keeping it all in his
his eyes
brain.
are
He doesn't.
closed.
He doesn't, just like the defense doesn't want you to know
That's right.
how you're going to run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
Art doesn't want you to know all his strategies.
Right.
So,
So
Joy,
he's keeping it in his head so that you don't know what his strategies are. But he knows a lot more sports than you think.
That's right.
let me learn from you really fast, because one thing about that play that startles me a little bit, if the Dark Angels want me,
Is that running back coming at that safety?
yeah, like
So-
he looked like his ankles were broken. I would be so embarrassed. He
All right,
fell
so-
down after. How do I avoid that?
So how you avoid that? You attack the running back you pick a side. So for instance, when we coming at a linebacker, say right down the middle, we won't attack them right down their center of gravity or down their chest line because that's where their strength is, right? Because usually a linebacker is going to be bigger. Usually they're stronger. There's some running backs, not all. And what you want to
Was
do?
that shade at someone?
Huh? No, just just wishful thinking. So
Okay.
what we do when we go down the middle, we won't never attack a linebacker right down the middle unless we have a vendetta, and it's like some talking or some hacking that's been going on before the game or during the game, and then it's just like you're gonna have to see me, right? But for the most part, you're gonna pick a side. I'm gonna attack your left shoulder. I'm gonna attack your right shoulder. That way, all your strength, I'm putting all my strength on one side of your body.
Okay.
And so that's why you see a lot of running backs who run through tackles, because they're attacking either a side. And that's why you see kind of linebacker kind of slide off the side of a running back. Because if you go straight down the center, like right down the center, he's going to fall backwards if you run through him. And, you know, I have a couple of those.
Okay.
I'll get them to you, Art.
You have a comment, though, that you need to address from there might be a little bit of podcast beef, unless I'm reading this wrong.
What?
Tennessee, Baltimore, Detroit, leading the league in rushing. These people on camera, goofy AF. Joique, response?
Goof. That's his opinion.
Okay.
Right, they are. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I was just-
They have a great run game.
I know, but I just read it, he said these people on camera are goofy AF. I just, want to make sure that we're not getting attacked here on the Woodward Sports Networks
Yeah.
Incorporated.
No, they
Let
have
them
the best.
attack.
They have the best running back in the game.
Okay, I'm just saying, I got your back all the
Yeah,
time.
I've done a Ballin with Bell with Derrick Henry on the show.
Yeah.
Understand?
Facts.
We understand that. We know.
That's right.
So,
Another question, what was Fish doing on camera? And he's still, you all right, Fish?
hey, cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Okay, so that safety messed up because he stopped his feet and he was centered.
So I mean, as a safety, you're gonna come down, you're gonna attack a side, and you never want to run back to square you up coming at you full speed, because if you saw Ameer, he did everything that we trained. You attack, you attack the defender's feet, you stop their feet, you get close enough to make a move on them, and when you get like not too close, but close enough where you can make a move without him touching you, he won't have time to recover. And so that was a simple, in and out, which, you learn that in Pee Wee League. But these are fundamentals that you can still use in the NFL. And he perfected the fundamentals.
Gotcha.
Beautiful.
Yeah, great job.
Don't let me go out there and look stupid. That's all I'm saying.
No, you won't look stupid.
Coach Joique.
You won't look stupid.
If you want to be like Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty, go to CoastPortland.com and get your Coast products today.